right, collectors, thanks for joining me today. Well, a little bit of a Thanksgiving surprise. We got some gridiron figures in, some of the mechs that we've been waiting on have started to come in. So, of course, you saw the mech that the Bubble Trouble plugs into, or the Bubble Walker. I don't know what you would call it. Something to that effect. But yeah, so I just pulled these in. I knew that this was kind of the way that they were going. Let me show you what all I ordered. I ordered a couple of these mechs, and they come with, number one, it depends on what you order with them, right? The legs come with these little attachments here, which is the smoke grenades or canister grenades that plug into the side there, or some additional armor that you can plug into the side right here. We'll get into that in a minute. But then it also depends on what you order over here, right? If you ordered this larger caliber weapon here, a little bit of warping there, but that's not too bad. You would get the little antenna and some ammo right here. So that's what comes with this. And then if you ordered this one, which is kind of like the minigun version, you would get kind of like a anti-air or a kind of a missile launcher, bazooka, system here, and it, plugs into there, and you get an antenna included with it. So it really depends on what you get. For this one, we're gonna do a little bit of mix and match, right? And I want to show you why I got this. I think it's gonna look fantastic in combination with a specific other figure or a specific other line. And I imagine they had this. I imagine they had this in their brains for a while. So let's take a look. I mean, it looks almost identical, except for the color of the bubble walker over there. I don't know what you would call it, but details are the same. It's the same, chicken walker type of look. Articulation in the same areas. You have a ball joint up here at the top, like that. It does have this extra hinge now at the top. It doesn't have the, for that one, there was a little bit of a space here where you could plug in the trouble bubble. So this section here is redesigned from that section. But I mean, you have to, because that's where you would put the trouble bubble. So I guess if you could say the legs are the same, but this centerpiece is different. Let me see if I can get that over here to kind of show you. You see how it's not the same? It's been redesigned. See how this one cuts that way? There's that, there's that. It's a very different section. And of course it's made for the trouble walker. So there's that. So let's go ahead and start to, let me give you a close peek at it. It's the same thing that we saw in the trouble bubble. There's a little bit of, maybe a few slight differences on it. Like I said, this part is the biggest difference right here. Everything else is pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same thing. Articulation here, ball joints there, a ball joint down here at the leg, at the I guess you would call it the ankle, which you can do like this, you can do like that. It goes down, goes up, but there's no articulation here or here. Would I have liked it? Yeah. But I don't know if is the juice worth the squeeze, as they say. All right, so this is the forward-facing part here. Now let's put an attachment on it, and then let's get it all set up. So essentially, so this goes this way. And I like the way that, so this is modular. Ooh, look, it comes right off too. I think you need a separate attachment though to make this work with the hiss, I think. I have to go look at it. But there was a way to actually replace that dual turret on the hiss with one of these things. So anyways, so this goes on here. This does actually come off, which is very kind of interesting. We might have additional possibilities there, but I like the way they make this modular thing here. You can just slide this on here. Should be able to just, quickly attach that. Just like that. Let me slide that on. There it goes. This popped off. We're going to take that off anyway. So there's that part. If you guys didn't know, I did a review on this turret already, But here, this is kind of bendy here. They did a great job with this, you know, the hoses and stuff that stick to it. They got some dry brushing along the top there. This particular weapon is going to move here. Let me show you, up and down here like this. And then of course, because it swivels here like that. So, I mean, depending on what kind of ammo you want to put in it too, I mean, is what kind of look. I'm going to go with, I mean, you could actually take, you know, just so that we don't lose it, you could just take this and stick it in there. I don't know if that's what they intended, but you can take this and stick it in here. Just like that. And then close, I believe you close this off this way. Am I right? Am I wrong? And then you take this guy, which is the feeder belt. Goes in here like this. And then this part goes up here like this. Am I right? Am I wrong? Gotta be right. There you go. So there's that. And there's one more piece to it. So in order for the walker to be out there with you, you got to have some kind of a, well, maybe he doesn't need it, but you probably still need to be probably responding to your command or whatever. And you're not going to have time to get into it. So he kind of helps you out there. So you just kind of slide this on here, just like that. So there you go. You got a little chicken walker mech. Let's see if we can bend this down a little bit. These are a little tight, so just be careful when you're messing around with them. So there's this one. There he is. Can you imagine this guy patrolling the streets? You have 10 seconds to comply, you know? Where is the little, oh look, he's too far down. So here, let's do this. Let's move that up a little bit there. Straighten his legs a little bit. Move this forward a little bit. Trying to get him lined up correctly. Hopefully that none of this snaps. So this is the little camera piece right here that pivots. You know, this is kind of like the little brain box right there. And he's the one that's going to come along with you for the ride, right? So I don't like how low that looks right there. I'd like it to be more forward facing like that. But then this is down, so I have to rotate this up a little. Hold on. Let me see. Try to make it do just right. Yeah. Kind of like that a little better. That's too far forward. Hold on. Bring that back a little. Trying to get it adjusted to where it looks right to me. I mean, I don't know what it looks like right to everybody, but I want it where it looks right to me. There, that's a little better. So there you go. He's kind of walking along there, getting ready to, you know, patrol with his team. We forgot to do one other thing. I think what I'm going to do is give him an armor on one side and then missile launcher on the other, or a grenade launcher on the other. So we'll give him the grenade launcher over here like this. You can actually do it. Maybe we do a little bit higher up like that. And then this is going to sit right. So here's the other thing that you get as well. And this sits on here like that. So there you go. Okay, that's it. I mean, you don't have to go any further than that. That's one completed, right? So there he is, walking about, walking the streets, making sure the streets are safe from those scumbag Joes. Or whatever you happen to be patrolling against. Is this correct? Wait a minute. That's why it doesn't look right. I can't believe I did that. Yes, even famous, amazing YouTubers jack it up sometimes. Oh my gosh. No wonder it didn't look right. All right, hold on. Everybody stop laughing. Everybody stop. I was like, wait, why isn't it looking right? Well, it ain't looking right because you didn't do it right. Jeez, I want to hear about this. All right, so now it looks a little better. Well, it looks a little better to me. So yeah, I had that completely wrong. Jeez. Anyways, that looks much better. So now he can, you know, turn around, shoot, and it looks better. I don't know why I had it. Is it because I had it? Yeah, I don't know. I put it on there the wrong way. How weird. I just had it on there the wrong way. All right, I'm gonna get it in the comments. That's fine. People make mistakes. It's all right. So there he is, kind of walking around, patrolling the streets, making sure those nasty, disgusting Joes don't show up to mess everything up for Cobra Commander. Very cool to me. All right, so let's set this one up with the other separate configuration real quick. Separate configuration is this one. So same thing. Let's just dump the ammo in there. Why did I bring 3 of those? Oh, because I have another one of those over here. I ordered an extra one of these. It's in case I want to make them both symmetrical. That'll look better to me. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Drop the ammo belt in here so I don't lose you and cry about it later. Is this? Oh. Here's the, we'll look at it in just a second. So, yeah. Get it on there. This one snaps on usually pretty good. It is keyed, so I got to make sure to get it on there correctly. There. This moves around a little bit, but that's fine. Doesn't pop off. It's on there pretty good. Yeah, so this fits on here, but you know what? Let me put this on here first. Clinches onto here and then kind of just slides in to this back port back here. It just fell. Oh, hold on. Jeez, I'm just dropping everything today. I got the legs backwards. Thing is falling off here. All right, so here's a closer look at it. There seems to be less dry brushing on this one. Not as much dry brushing, but definitely looks, you know, it's got the same little robot camera head right there. It's got some spots. This is a little bit different configuration. These are flexible there. Got the antenna to remain in contact. Got a flexible piece there. It just looks really good. I've covered these before. That's why I'm not going into too much detail. This does turn. This does go up and down. So you have a lot of movement there. And then you have the addition of, hey, you know what? Maybe, you know, you need to take out a heavy target, or you need to take out, you know, maybe you could, whatever missile is in there, anti-tank or anti-air. Make up your own situation there. You do you. Let's put this belt in there. Like that. This goes in there. Uh-oh. I've never had that happen before. This little guy popped off. There it goes. That wasn't hard. Just slides back in. There. All right. Let's put... And now, make sure that... This is... Okay, there we go. I want to do it wrong again. All right. There we go. Again, pivot here, pivot there. Let's give him all the armor. Let's not do any Let's not do any smoke bombs on him. Let's just give him all the armor. All armor on him. There. All right, so the reason I did, there you go. So now you have this one versus this one. Which one would you prefer at your side? I mean, either one is fine with me. So the reason why I got two, or the reason why I got this period, is because I think they go great with these guys. Look at that. Look how that looks. So this is a, what do they call it? Sleepwalker? Heavy sleepwalker, I think is what they call them. Let me drop the camera down a little bit so you can get a better look at it. Scale-wise, let me bring this up a tiny bit. Let's see. Go, drop it a little lower. Tighten it up. All right, there you go. There we go. So there he is. I mean, these tower a little bit over him, but they're not so big that, you know, they just look unbelievable, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we do want him to look unbelievable. And so these guys would accompany him into battle, right? You know, maybe you don't have, or maybe you don't have enough individuals in that army. Maybe you want some more automation in the army so as to not expose your troops to so much battle damage. Or maybe you just want harder troops in there, right? The enemy's going to have those guys, or, you know, regular troops in battle. You're going to have these monstrosities in battle. Who do you think wins, right? So, oops, let me show that. I wonder how cool it would look with this guy on there. Or with this guy kind of calling the shots too. Look at that. How cool is that? You don't want to mess with him. He kind of fits right in with that whole monster force. Has really got me, you guys. I mean, I'm really stuck on these figures. I'm just, you know, and then with Gridiron adding all these different layers of world building to it, it's just amazing. So yeah, these guys are coming in to get you. Look at this. If they just come in like this, man, that's going to be a problem. You look at yourself and you're like, hey, these guys are going to be a problem, Sarge. You know what sergeants love when you call them Sarge? They love it. They might even say, you know, I love that fish in the sea. So, all right, well, there you go. That's it. I'm extremely happy with this purchase. It's exactly what is advertised, with lots of little other options. The modularity. I also even got the olive drab version of this, but it's essentially the same exact thing, only in a different set of colors. So I got only one of those. I think this mostly belongs with these guys, but you never know. Maybe the Joes capture one and turn it, reprogram that sucker to go fight some of these guys. So guys, what do you think? Are you gonna go out and pick these up? You know, I don't know, have some fun with it and, you know, world build with them. Did you get two? Did you get three? Did you only get the one just to play around with it? Anyways, but yeah, I got another set as well in case, whoa, he's going to blow up his own guy. In case, like I said, I want to make it symmetrical. So I picked this guy up too. So anyways, appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to keep doing some reviews on this. I've got the next review. What was it? There's something else coming. Oh, the arms that are coming in for the Trouble Bubble back here. The Trouble Walker. That's going to be next on the table, and I believe that's just shipped as well from Gridiron. We'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, if you're having fun, why not like, why not subscribe? Why not join us for the Christmas Bonanza giveaway? More details to come on that. That's going to be fun. Special thanks to the members. Thanks for your belief in the channel. Thanks for your generosity. Thank you for your support. And most of all, thank you for your feedback. Guys, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling out.